about something kind of taboo. I want to talk about staying with your abuser. Like most of what you would see about domestic violence and like education, for abuse victims is like the abuser will never change, they'll never get better. There's very little said about them ever changing without like a treatment program and things like that. And it kind of is similar to like what people say about narcissists. Like narcissists will never change, they'll never get better, they're basically monsters and stuff like that. And you know, the choice, like the victims of abuse who choose to stay with their abusive partners, you know, are kind of seen as crazy and like, why does she not leave and things like that. And I come from a place of, you know, having gone through this, and now I see, you know, choosing to stay with your abuser. It's a big pill to swallow. Something for me clicked recently, and it's about how some people enjoy pain. You know, there's like the kind of like weird side of like BDSM, people who like pain. They want to be like people inflict pain on them in the bedroom, and that like gets them off or whatever. So I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about like people who like tattoos, people who like to like run crazy marathons, or just like inflict, you know, uncomfortable situations on themselves. I'm one of those people. Like I enjoy pain, I enjoy suffering. I chose to marry someone who hurts me because I kind of like that. Like a part of me wants to be abused, a part of me wants to be mistreated and put down. And in the past it was about my self-worth. And so I think what's changed for me now is that it took me about 2 years to build back my self-worth. And being separated from my abuser, to like find my worth and value in myself and not through him. And to, you know, basically have self-respect for myself. I won't let anyone treat me poorly now because I value myself. And so the inflicting pain thing is now not coming from a place of like inadequacy for me, or like that I devalue myself. Now I feel like I've regained my power, in that I have, you know, high standards and self-respect for myself, and that I am choosing it. There's power in free will, there's power in the choice to choose to be with the abuser, knowing that the abuser hasn't done anything to make any lasting changes. So I'm basically just assuming that I will probably have further abuse. And I should preface this with saying, like, the abuse that I have from him is more like psychological, spiritual, verbal. There's some physical, and the worst of the physical was before we got married, and there was drugs and alcohol involved. So, and now he's clean. So, you know, my situation is unique, and I'm not saying that anyone should put up with abuse, you know. I'm just saying, for me personally, I'm just talking from my personal experience, you know, having not very violent abuse. I haven't gone through super violent stuff in probably 6 years. 6 years. So, and you know, the bulk of it was mostly verbal, emotional, that type of thing. So I can live with that. And but so getting back to the power of the choice, choosing to embrace a side of myself that enjoys conflict, enjoys pain and suffering. You know, this month is Pride Month. The gay people they have pride in their liking the same sex, or liking, or being kind of, you know, sexually deviant from the norm. So, you know, embracing and having pride in something that is taboo, like, oh, I enjoy pain. I enjoy my abusive partner. I like the drama, the ups, the downs, the pain, the joy, the love. You know, it's our relationship is volatile, and I am okay with that, and I am choosing that. I am choosing to willingly put myself in the arms of my abuser and allow him to live with me again, after, you know, 2 years worth of restraining orders. You know, it sounds crazy. It does, but it's empowering for me to know that I'm choosing it, and I'm not like in denial, like, oh yeah, maybe he's better now, oh, he's gonna change, he's gonna get better. It's like, no, I changed to have high self-worth, to value myself, and to stand up for myself, and have good boundaries, and to walk away when there's an argument, when he's getting out of hand. Like, instead of sticking around and waiting for it to like really pop off, I can walk away. I can take the kids, I can leave. And I did set some very firm boundaries with him when I said, you know, hey, I think you could move back in September when the restraining order is over. But my walk away is stronger now. I'm not gonna put up with anything. Like, you call me a name, I'm gone. I'm taking the kids, I'm going to my mom's. You'll just have to deal with it. You won't see me. You know, like, when I feel like coming back, I'll come back, and you won't see your, you know, just like, I'm not gonna put up with anything. And raising your voice, like, even raising your voice at me, I am gone. I'm walking away. I'm leaving. Like, just, you cannot talk to me that way. You cannot treat me that way. You cannot even raise your voice at me. Like, even when you get mad, even if that's extreme, like, I just won't tolerate it. And it's because my worth is coming from within me now, and a lot of the work that I've been doing spiritually, having left Christianity and this God that was given to me that doesn't value me. So yeah, I see my worth and my value now. And so yeah, that's just kind of in a nutshell where I'm at, is like, yeah, choosing to stay with your abuser, like, enjoying pain, that's okay. It is okay to enjoy pain, even though that's a little bit weird and people don't understand it. Like, just like the BDSM people, like, oh, we don't understand them. Like, it's similar to that. And there's so much more to it as well, like when you have children together, when you share a house, when you're financially dependent on that person, when you have hopes, dreams, a farm, like all these things, and you agree on like 99% of issues, and you just disagree at one place, which for us it's religion. We disagree on religion and spirituality. You know, it's putting those differences aside and seeing that, like, you know, when he gets abusive, it's because of these one certain issues that I'm willing to basically, you know, agree to disagree with him on. But I also know that, like, hey, if I leave dishes in the sink, he may, like, just, like, you know, call me a name or whatever, and I'm just gonna put up with that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, is staying with your abuser. Some people do it. I do have a friend, she chose to stay with her baby daddy that abused her and went to jail and all kinds of stuff. And they live happily together, and that's her choice. And so I think we should be like, not like seeing these people as crazy, but just seeking to understand them in their unique situations. And the understanding that some people enjoy chaos and pain and suffering, and it's not wrong. That's not necessarily wrong. That's the life they choose, to live. So yeah, I'm home. I was driving. Bye.